passport taken away.
Exactly. But I mean, no reporting conditions. I mean, rape, indecent assault, attempted burglary.
So are we really taking this plague affecting our society very seriously, Carlisle?
Well, that is
those in charge.
Question. That is the next question. You know, these are serious charges. And I mean, given the situation in our country, to tell me...
But Carlisle, can you give us a name? Because I know there are a number of persons in the U.S. Virgin Islands listening, and they might pass on the message.
I don't know if I can release the name of the individual, given the situation. It's a sexual offense, Matt. So I'm being very, very careful in that one. I did hear DBS Radio give his name, but I'm not going to fall in that trap. I'm definitely not going to fall in that trap. It's a sexual matter. Remember, it's rape, indecent assault, attempted burglary, and then the other charge is abduction, detention. So I given the situation, I don't think given the Sexual Offences Act, I don't think I can give his name, although like I said, DBS Radio did give his name this morning. So if you listened to DBS Radio, you would have heard his name.
But you're on target. If the person is below 15 or below 16, there's no way you would be able to call that individual's name.
Yeah, so given the sexual offense, but a bench warrant has been issued for his arrest, and of course the person who bailed him, I guess, very well is aware of that, because she will have to come to court to show cause. And here the next thing, you know, Matt, my understanding is that in my investigation is that person is well off. That person has enough property. So that person actually calculated their move very well. So $20,000 bail is nothing. You come to court, you forfeit that $20,000 bail, maybe sell a vehicle, sell a property, and you're good to go. And you don't have to come back again. You know, you see where I'm coming from, brother?
Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm coming from? So the other poor man in society is suffering, whilst the big men who are being charged with those serious offenses, the reporting conditions are not placed, their passports are not being taken away, they are not told to report to any police station, and they are committed to stand trial, and they run away, they flout the law, and whilst the others are there languishing in court or in prison awaiting their trial. Tell me if that is justice in the Commonwealth of Dominica.
It was Mr. Wice who said a couple of years ago, what is good for the goose is good for the gander.
And it continues to be so, brother man. It continues to be so. That is why, and I must also tell you yesterday that, you know, even at the end of when matters came to an end, the media, as usual, was given almost a tongue lashing, if you want to say, from the High Court judge, which continues to be the normal thing. He's always admonishing the media as to what they should report on and what they should write, etc., etc., etc. So I thought I would want to bring that out because the judge always, you know, want to say, well, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that, and that sort of thing. But it's going to be a very, very interesting session because, like I said, we have 7 murders on the list. We have a number of them traversed from the last session and from a while back. So it's going to be interesting to see how the state is going to deal with those matters, because they are there and they need to be dealt with expeditiously. Some of them are on bail, like Shindy Gallery is on bail. We have Asher James is on bail. Banis is on remand. Mann is on remand. Charles is on remand. Williams is on remand, and Toussaint Williams is on bail. Sorry, but Michel Toussaint is on remand. So let's wait and see how the Office of Director of Public Prosecutions deal with those matters. Interesting also, some of them, there's no pathologist to come and testify, so these are things that they will have to deal with, because some of them, the pathologists, Cuban, are long gone, and some of them cannot even be located as we speak at this point in time. So these are things that the state will have to deal with in those murder trials, Matt.
Calajan Baptist, quick question here. Do you know anything about the investigation, really leaked documents for this major case? Any updates on that? Where's the police with that one?
The police, the investigation continues. What I can tell you is that some people have been called, and questions are being asked. Some people have been interviewed as it relates to that. That is probably as much as I will want to say on the matter for now.
At this time?
At this time, what I can confirm that people have been called, the interviews are being conducted by the investigator, and I guess the investigator is continuing his investigation as to find out what exactly transpired. But it's a process, and let's wait and see. Let's just wait, Matt, and we will hear a little more about that as time progresses.
All right, so we'll have to this meeting there of the press conference, news conference of the Opposition United Workers Party. Maybe a lot will come from that. They're reporting that they will be reporting on matters of the economy.
Yes, that's
economic development. But I suspect a lot more may come from that.
Well, of course, Matt, when the press goes to the United Workers Party press conference, the press always gets the opportunity to ask questions and ask burning questions, grilling questions. We don't get the opportunity to question the government side, and I must say that we don't get the opportunity. We don't get the opportunity to even question the Prime Minister. I cannot tell you when last that I've gotten that opportunity. In fact, it would be, if memory serves me right, the last time was the press conferences that were being held, Tropical Storm Erica. So that is almost 7-8 months ago that we got the opportunity. I think you had that press conference also. Besides that, we do not hear, like other countries, like Trinidad and Tobago, every week you have the cabinet press conference. We don't get that opportunity. All we know is that we just hearing the Prime Minister making pronouncements left, right, and center, and you have things to question him about. You have cabinet ministers to question them, and you don't get that opportunity. But we must give that to the opposition. We always get the opportunity, and Chris Matthew and myself, and you also, Matt, we always grill them. We do not waste our time. We always ensure that we ask them the burning questions, the hard questions, and sometimes they even think that we are asking them too many hard questions. We grill them too hard. But we have a job to do, and they cannot fault us for that. Whenever we get the opportunity, we try to maximize it as best as possible.
And I'm sure tomorrow will be no different.
No difference, no exception. And we will do what we have to do. Some do not like us for that, but we have a job to do, and we have to do the job impartially.
Thank you, Carla John Baptist. Was reporting on a number of matters out of the courts. An interesting one there. This individual charged on a number of sexual offenses left the state. From what we're gathering, to the U.S. Virgin Islands for now. Hello.
Matt.
Yes.
Another second breaking news in the city of Roseau. Haitians was running for their life yesterday, Matt. Matt, look where, Matt. Police on motorbike, police in transport. Matt, Haitian was running for their life. They will give you the news, other people, because they tell them to go in the market. They're under courts, they're under Shillingford. So their Lord, Matt, looks in the country. And what I have to say, the court, I always say, the law is a biased law. Biased law is a wicked law. If it was another person, they would take their passport. I heard the news on DBS, But then listen to it at lunchtime for you to know the name. I'm not going to give the name. So thank you for giving me the little space. God bless you.
just got into a car accident. Now you have to fix it and you don't have a cent. Don't worry, be happy. Your home got flooded out and you've lost it all, and chances to recover start to look very small. Don't worry, be happy.
Want to live the worry-free life today? Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt. Beacon Insurance. Switched on.
Here, shoppers, are you ready to shop smart? Well, Springfield Trading brings you S-Smart, a new shopping facility located in the Springfield Trading Complex on Goodwill Road. The smart way to shop is with S-Smart. Come and enjoy one-stop S-Smart shopping and get a large selection of quality products at competitive prices in a comfortable and convenient shopping center with spacious parking, friendly employees, exceptional service, flexible shopping hours, 7 days a week with ATM services on site. So be a satisfied, smart shopper.
A satisfied customer.
Visit us today on Goodwill Road and shop smart now.
Smart.
Are you ready now?
By popular demand, the Big People Party Volume 2 returns. Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th, 10 p.m. Big People Party Volume 2, Barrel Gramoun at the much cooler and most talked about old school Barrel Club family Simon and Massacre. Music by the world's greatest dance band, 48 Karat Gold Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Waddix.
There's a party, he's a party.
Big People Party Volume 2, Barrel Gramoun. Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th. Partners include Digicel, Q95 FM, the big station, Gubuli, Chebe, South Media, 711 Plus, Super Center, Louisville, DBS Radio, and more. Big People Party, Barrel Gramoun, Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th. Swinging Stairs, Mr. Mix and Prince Waddix. Old School Barrel Club, Massacre, formerly Simon. Sakai Malalat.
Reaching out to the Red Cap crew. Red Cap massive, you don't know. Not about the fame. Over 40 years we maintain. Red Cap with a brand new look. So some of you gonna get hooked. Red Cap forward as we go. It's Red Cap that running the show. All over the country. It's Red Cap they talking about. It's a people's choice, baby. Massive. Not by chance, but by choice. Red Cap run, baby. Enjoy it, but don't abuse it. Brought to you by Belfast Estate Limited. Boom.
Hello, Dominica. I'm Ming, the leader of the band Elan Pali out of Trinidad and Tobago. And we will be performing live at the Dominica Jazz and Creole Festival on Sunday, May 15, 2016, Fort Shirley at the Cabri National Park. Dominica Jazz and Creole Festival 2016.
L'Express des îles qu'a présenté oui puis on fait qui tout petit pas ça plus petit qui ça c'est $250 pour aller vivre Martinique Guadeloupe cette les lundi et jeudi, and there's the Zen trip for $310, the Flex round trip for $380, and the new baby red pour enfants bas denandi pour $160. L'Express café aisé pour whole famille à voyager. So take a break, visiter Martinique Guadeloupe cette à sous l'Express avec c'est aussi pour carte l'Express, the Express Plus card ou que tu payes un free ticket pour chaque 5 tickets ou gain ensemble et puis les autres bénéfices. L'Express des îles toute l'année ensemble.
We're taking your phone calls here. Hello.
Yes, Matt.
How you doing?
Good morning to you. On the guy that escaped from, I'm calling from St. Thomas.
Okay.
The guy that escaped and went to St. Thomas, while Carly cannot call his name, but he also has a charge for skipping bail. And I think that you can call his name about. And but also you as a journalist or as a radio talk show, whatever you call yourself, you can link up with the radio station up here And you guys can smoke him out, because that in St. Thomas is a very serious crime. When you have a crime like that, burglary, rape, and things, you can't even pass by a school. Okay? And those things, they take that very serious up here. If you see the authorities knows that he is wanted, they will get him. And the local local people down in Dominica put it on Facebook, and when it's on Facebook, it will get to the authorities. Also, the guy is O'Malley Child, who killed this guy in St. Thomas. He escaped to Dominica, and he is in Dominica right now. A matter of fact, his girlfriend, who took him to the port to get a boat, a ferry to go to Tortola, they got a picture from the camera, and they arrested her for aiding and abetting a fugitive. And right now he's wanted in St. Thomas for murder, and he's in Dominica. So people commit crimes and run away, and but the authorities here are on their trip, because right now the girlfriend is in hot water. She's on bail right now. But I think even in Dominica, this guy who went to St. Thomas, whoever took him to the airport should be arrested.
Well, maybe the person who took him to the airport maybe was not even aware. He could have taken a taxi. There are many ways he could have got to the airport yesterday. But I will investigate and find out whether, his name can be released. I will ask my friends here, my legal friends, whether, given the reasons, whether we would be able to call his name. But I'll investigate that. You're making a very significant point. Maybe the authorities in St. Thomas can be on the lookout. But thanks for bringing that to my attention. We're going to come back, Dominica. We're going to come back right after this.
Hello, Dominica. I'm Ming, the leader of the band Elan Pali out of Trinidad and Tobago. And we will be performing live at the Dominica Jazz and Creole Festival on Sunday, May 15, 2016, Fort Shirley at the Cabrini National Park. Dominica Jazz and Creole Festival 2016. Hello, Dominica. I'm Ming, the leader of the band Elan Pali out of Trinidad and Tobago. And we will be performing live at the Dominica Jazz and Creole Festival on Sunday, May 15, 2016, Fort Shirley at the Cabrini National Park. Dominica Jazz and Creole Festival 2016.
L'ex-president il ka présenté oui bien fait qui tout petit pas ça plus petit qui ça c'est $250 pour aller vivre Martinique Guadeloupe cette les lundi et jeudi. And there's the Zen trip for $310, the flex round trip for $380 and the new baby red pour enfants bas denandi pour $160. L'express café aisé pour whole famille à voyager. So take a break, visiter Martinique Guadeloupe cette les à sous l'express avec c'est aussi pour carte l'express the express plus card ou que tu payes un free ticket pour chaque 5 tickets ou gain ensemble et puis les autres bénéfices. L'express des îles toute l'année ensemble.
Are you on the go in the USA and need to listen to your favorite radio station in Dominica? You can simply call 1-605-562-5302 in the USA free of charge if you have unlimited minutes. No data, no internet, no app needed. You heard right. Freely dial 1-605-562-5302 in the USA with unlimited minutes and tune into Q95 FM radio all the way in Dominica. You can listen to their 24-hour programming in the USA on your phone by dialing 1-605-562-5302. Have 1-605-562-5302 on your speed dial today. Call 1-605-562-5302 in the USA to listen now and at any time with unlimited minutes. 1-605-562-5302.
L'ex-President Zil ka prezante wepi ou fe yo ki tout piti pa sa pli piti ki sa si $250 pour aller vivre Martinique, Guadeloupe, cette lesi les lundi et jeudi. And there's the Zen trip for $310, the Flex Round trip for $380, and the new baby red pour enfants ba denandi pour $160. L'Express Café aisé pour whole famille à voyager. So, take a break, visitez Martinique, Guadeloupe, cette lesi à sous l'Express avec si aussi pour carte l'Express, the Express Plus card ou que payer un free ticket pour chaque 5 tickets ou gain ensemble et puis les autres bénéfices. L'Express des îles, toute l'année ensemble.
Are you ready now?
By popular demand, the Big People Party Volume 2 returns. Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th, 10 p.m. Big People Party Volume 2, Barrel Gramoun at the much cooler and most talked about old school Barrel Club family Simon and Massacre. Music by the world's greatest dance band, 48 Karat Gold Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Waddix.
There's a party! He's a party!
Big People Party Volume 2, Barrel Gramoun. Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th. Partners include Digicel, Q95 FM, the big station, Gubuli, Chebe, South Media, 711 Plus, Super Center, Louisville, DBS Radio, and more. Big People Party, Barrel Gramoun, Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th. Swinging Stairs, Mr. Mix and Prince Waddix. Old School Barrel Club, Massacre, Family Simon, Sakai Malalat.
St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival celebrates an unforgettable journey with the best of the years, recapturing the most nostalgic moments, creating new magic with their Supply and Chris Standring, George Benson and Joey Alexander, Cool of the Gang and Omi, BWB and Shaggy are just a few, alongside headliner Mark Anthony. An island party not soon forgotten. The St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 25th anniversary, April 29th to May 8th. Visit stluciajazz.org. Executive producer, the St. Lucia Tourist Board, platinum sponsor, RBC Royal Bank.
Are you ready to experience the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival's 25th anniversary celebrations featuring Shaggy, Sav, Cool and the Gang, Mark Anthony, and lots more? Well, this year Pizza Hut is making it great and giving you a chance of a lifetime to be part of the celebrations. Hurry down to Pizza Hut delivery or call and place your order. Spend $25 or more. Place your contact information, including your email, on the back of the receipt. Drop it in the box provided, and you and your favorite person can be on your way to St. Lucia from May the 6th to the 9th, 2016. The prize includes travel, event tickets, hotel accommodation, and spending money. And the draw takes place on April 25th, 2016. So get down on it. Call 617-7777 to place your order for pickup or delivery. Terms and conditions apply.
Dominica, the most eagerly and highly anticipated concert of a lifetime, is now a reality. This Mother's Day weekend, Amira Entertainment presents the mother of reggae music, the undisputed queen of reggae, formerly of the world famous Bob Marley Ifris, Marcia Griffiths. Marcia Griffiths live in concert on Saturday, May 7th, 2016, Harlem Plaza.
I shall sing as long as I live.
A special Mother's Day Bob Marley tribute.
You can see it.
Ladies come in abundance and do the electric slide. Also the Fanatic Band, RS Digital, Philip Osford, and fresh from Jamaica, Divine Sounds. Entrance $50 in advance, $60 at the gate, and VIP $80, and are available from Bullseye Pharmacy, Miss Bain, Sound City, Guape, Midi Cash and Pulses, Skitter in the Market, and Island Wide.
Am I really hearing you?
Marcia Griffiths, supported by Digicel, Talent Inc., Fortune Hotel, Kubuli Big Edge Financial, Astafans, agents for Appleton Estate, Hero Vodka, TBS Radio, and more.
There's a land that I
Griffith, May 7th, Harlem Plaza. Men, take out your ladies, children, take out your mothers. Rasta men and conscious brethren and sisters. Be part of history because this Mother's Day will never be the same.
So just like my personal phone, one day I'll have my personal air conditioned Lemoka Mashi and Solar Issue. And I'll have my personal water company too, Laipani Glow and Pipe. CCB Pon Saukadia and Murani Samodisha. I call it Flowasco because my name is Florence and it just keeps flowing from my pipe. Because I'll pass have West Coast Credit Union Kaba, Loan, Nespuepu, Gay Water Tank. Tiki people on board sister, share the good news. Florence D. Depi apwe Erica, the community can souffle problem glow. Plus Dominic say you don't say pay ya on that drought warning. So beat the drought. If a West Coast Credit Union loan to get your water tank for domestic or farming. Yes, a $2,000 loan for a 200-gallon tank, $2,500 for a 400-gallon, $3,000 for a 600-gallon, $3,500 for 800-gallon, and $4,000 for a 1,000-gallon tank. Loan like a people put tank like installation and fitting plus plumber's fee, everything. Visit the West Coast Credit Union or telephone 449-6556 or 449-7531. Tigisodi, well, I'm going to get my water tank too. Emokeki Tiwasku, and you know about, you will call yours Nowasku, and you Vonia, tell my Voasku, in Utut Keniglu.
Hey youngster.
Yes, sir.
Stay in school, okay?
Yes, sir.
And be a good boy to mommy.
Yes, sir.
Say no to drugs.
No to drugs.
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 Big tune there by Asa. Newly released track.
Youngster, listen to Asa. Don't use drugs. It's not a visa. No coke, no powder, no marijuana. Don't sell it neither. Don't stand around the corner. You are beautiful girl. You are handsome fella. Treat your life like gold, just like treasure. You got a mind of your own, so no peer pressure. Don't sleep, don't smoke. It's not a joke. So work for your dollar. Say no to drugs.
No to drugs.
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 Yeah. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, sing it.
Brand new.
Dominic Grammar School, Isaiah Thomas. SMA, SMP.
Music there with a message.
Make you soft like jello, make you get like yellow. Just like Chapel, Grande Biggest Sparrow. If your friends don't tell you, tell them hello. Cause you are leader, so you don't follow. While drug dealers getting rich. Your life became the opposite. Bubble, cocket, crack it, barrow. Drug addict, education, drug free nation. That is my wish. Say no to drugs.
No to drugs.
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 Yeah. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, sing it. St. Martin High School, Didi. Wow. Portsmouth Secondary, Convent, Wesley High School. A-E-I-O-U.
Education, I love you.
A-E-I-O-U.
Education, I love you.
A-E-I-O-U.
Education, I love you.
A-E-I-O-U.
Education, I love you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't do drugs, protect your life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't do drugs, protect your life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't do drugs, protect your life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't do drugs, protect your life.
No to drugs.
Say no to drugs.
No to drugs.
drugs. No to drugs. Say no to drugs.
No to drugs.
If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, then don't take it. If you want make it, sing it.
Thank you, Asa,
Primary school. Bagatelle.
for the serious message.
Wow.
Say no to drugs.
North is comprehensive. Castlebrooke High School. I am Asa Banton and I approve this message.
Dominica, the most eagerly and highly anticipated concert of a lifetime, is now a reality. This Mother's Day weekend, Amira Entertainment presents the mother of reggae music, the undisputed queen of reggae, formerly of the world famous Bob Marley Ifris, Marcia Griffiths.
Fire burning, 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 feel the fire burn.
Marcia Griffiths live in concert on Saturday, May 7th, 2016, Harlem Plaza.
I shall sing as long as I live.
A special Mother's Day Bob Marley tribute.
You can see it.
Ladies come in abundance and do the electric slide. Also the Fanatic Band, RS Digital, Philip Osford, and fresh from Jamaica, Divine Sounds. Entrance $50 in advance, $60 at the gate, and VIP $80, and are available from Bullseye Pharmacy, Miss Spade, Sound City, Guape, Midi Cash and Posty, Skitter in the Market, and Island Wide.
Am I really hearing you?
Marcia Griffiths, supported by Digicel, Talent Inc., Fortune Hotel, Kubuli Big Edge Financial, Astafans, agents for Appleton Estate, Hero Vodka, TBS Radio, and more.
There's a land that I.
Marcia Griffiths, May 7th, Harlem Plaza. Men, take out your ladies, children, take out your mothers. Rasta men and conscious brethren and sisters. Be part of history because this Mother's Day will never be the same.
Are you ready now?
By popular demand, the Big People Party Volume 2 returns. Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th, 10 p.m.
I was feeling it when I get the house call from Dr. Sun.
Big People Party Volume 2. Balgramoon at the much cooler and most talked about old school barrel club family Simon and Massacre. Music by the world's greatest dance band, 48 Karat Gold, Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Maddox.
C'est a party. C'est a party.
Big People Party Volume 2, Balgramoon. Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th. Partners include Digicel, Q95 FM, The Big Station, Kubuli, Chebe, South Media, 7-Eleven Plus, Super Center, Louisville, DBS Radio, and more. Big People Party Balgramoon, Labor Day, Saturday, April 30th. Swinging Stairs, Mr. Mix and Prince Maddox. Old School Barrel Club, Massacre, formerly Simon. Sakai Malalat.
Festival Jazz and Creole de la Dominique, 15 mai 2016 au Parc National Cabritz. Sur scène, Nikeni Soft de Guadeloupe, Elan Parle de Trinidad, Andy Narel, Cameron Pierre, Brève et puis Cadence All Stars. Venez et puis la famille, relaxez dans l'air fraîche de Fort Shirley en écoutant les mélodies douces de jazz créole. Présenté par le gouvernement de la Dominique et puis Discover Dominica Authority et Digicel. Une expérience extraordinaire. Dimanche 15 mai 2016, Jazz and Creole de la Dominique. Visitez dominicafestivals.com en savoir plus.
Okay, you can give us a call. 449-3095. Busy morning this morning. 96 and 97. Is there anything that you want to talk to us about this man? Feel free to do so. Just a question again. I've asked the question before. I'm asking again. Is the Ministry of Health holding back any information as it relates to the Zika virus? Hello, on the telephone.
Good morning, man. Why should they be holding back information? You have to give information to the people.
I don't know. I'm just asking because it seems that a lot of information is out there, but it's not reaching the people that it needs to reach.
Okay, but if the Minister of Tourism can say the American warning for Zika in Dominica will not affect our tourism product, what do you expect? But Matt, I just want to just shed some light on the discussion we had yesterday morning. I heard it carried on into talk on the block yesterday afternoon with Mr. Christian, my neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear him, but Matt, he was making reference to about a quorum. The quorum on section with the amendment, Matt, under section 10 of the IPO Act. Let me just quote it, Matt, quickly, because we would just want to bring some clarification to people. The commission shall meet at such time as may be expedient for the commission to carry out its function, and it's a quorum of the commission shall be 2. Matt, that is for the amended thing. But on the section 7, and it says where you can have a vacancy, because you're talking about in light of the commission being constituted. All right, Matt, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just letting people understand from my layman understanding of what should happen. And it says under section 7.1, a vacancy in the membership of the commission occurs A, on the absence of a member from free consecutive meetings of the commission, unless the absence is approved by the president at the expiration of 3 years from the date of the appointment of a member. So you have a 3 years and 3-year term. If a member, with his consent, is nominated for the election as a representative in the House of Assembly or is appointed a senator. D, if a member is appointed to any office of emolument in the service of the government of Dominica. And E, on the death, resignation, or revocation of the appointment of a member. So, Matt, all this comes into play when you form the commission, when it's constituted, when it's legal, when you have 3 members on the commission. And I just want to bring some clarity to that, Matt. I am very disappointed in Mr. Clarence Christian, who worked in the Cooperative League and know how groups are formed and how they function, who worked as the director of audit in Dominica, where we should be open, transparent, and accountable, and is making excuses for 2 individuals to form a commission where it is stated in the act, it is clear that they must be free, and then you can proceed, or you can have a quorum if one is missing. But that is clear. And I do not understand. I'm hearing that the Tony Astafan is on the radio station making excuses as well, because they see what they're doing is illegal, Matt. And for them, and people want to call on the United Workers' Party to do everything. Matt, maybe have over 100 people who have to file on the IPO. No, not 100. Matt, you have a good amount, and maybe on this one, I see they are 33, but in terms of you have to bring the prison officers, maybe close to 100, Matt, 75 to 100 people who must file on the IPO Act. So we have a lot of Dominicans who can take action or bring this to the public domain and don't have to wait for the opposition to do everything. People send to file an injunction and whatnot. There are other people in the society that can take it up. We have to begin to take the bull by the horn and not depend on the opposition to do every single thing for us. I mean, we're bringing it in the public domain. I want us to discuss it. I want us, if the government take action, or Mr. Southwell and Mrs. Grant took action and on behalf of the IPO, these actions are illegal. And we must talk about it. We must bring it to the public domain. But how the people of Dominica, we cannot just sit down and wait for one set to do it.
I'm hearing Hector, that the establishment of the IPO is specific. as it relates to all members must be appointed
Right.
before there is a quorum.
Right, it must be appointed. That is why there shall be a commission, and the commission must have free people. That is what it said, Matt. Free. It never said that you have the commission will have 2 people and they can start work. They must be free. It has to be legal. For it to be legal, there must be free members on the commission. You do not have free. It is not legal. Simple. Why are we trying to complicate it and try to mislead the Dominican public? What the 2 people are doing, if they are doing it, is alleged still taking decisions on behalf of the state. That is wrong. It is illegal.
Well, we'll have to further explore that. Thank you, Hector Sparks John, for bringing that to our attention.
coming. Saturday, April 30th, 2016. Beauty, confidence, elegance, passion, community. These characteristics of 5 delegates shall take the spotlight for one night, representing their communities for the chance at the coveted 10th annual Miss Mayfest title. Who will be the next Miss Mayfest? Will it be host contestant Osdell Prince of Marigat, or from the nation's indigenous community of the Kalinago territory, Miss Nadia Boyd? Or will it be from either of the 2 eastern communities? Hailing from Petit Soufriere, we have Miss Charmaine Eustace, or from Casabous, Miss Lisa Francis. How about the delegate who will represent the home community of Waterfest, Miss Teresa Baptist? The stage is set. Saturday, April 30th, the 10th annual Miss Mayfest pageant, a production of the Marigat Activities Committee, endorsed by Digicel Play, Happy Car Rentals, the Marigat Development Corporation, Digicel, Fine Inc., Prevo Enterprises, Kubuli Beer, DominicaEvents.com, Archipelago Trading, and Country Style Bakery. I'll meet you there. coming. Saturday, April 30th, 2016. Beauty, confidence, elegance, passion, community. These characteristics of 5 delegates shall take the spotlight for one night, representing their communities for the chance at the coveted 10th annual Miss Mayfest title. Who will be the next Miss Mayfest? Will it be host contestant Osdell Prince of Marigat, or from the nation's indigenous community of the Kalinago territory, Miss Nadia Boyd? Or will it be from either of the 2 eastern communities hailing from Petit Soufriere? We have Miss Charmaine Eustace, or from Casabous, Miss Lisa Francis. How about the delegate who will represent the home community of Waterfest, Miss Teresa Baptist? The stage is set. Saturday, April 30th, the 10th annual Miss Mayfest pageant, a production of the Marigat Activities Committee, endorsed by Digicel Play, Happy Car Rentals, the Marigat Development Corporation, Digicel, Fine Inc., Prevo Enterprises, Kubuli Beer, DominicaEvents.com, Archipelago Trading, and Country Style Bakery. I'll meet you there.
All right, Dominica, we're back here, of course, making a few stops on the way. Just a few weeks ago, we heard of a very serious accident involving a child in the Carib territory. Everybody was very, very concerned about what may have happened and what is the current status of the child as we speak. In studios with me this morning is the father of that child. He's here to basically give us an update, and is looking for your help, as he looks to get more medical attention, if you will, for his daughter, still at the Princess Margaret Hospital. So, can you give us your name, sir?
My name is...
Bring the microphone a little closer to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, my name is John Ogues. I'm from the Carib territory. My child was in an accident a couple weeks back. Let's call it a week ago. And I'm looking for assistance for the child, because it looked like all where I go, I don't get no assistance anywhere. And then the child need to go for medical attention, and nobody come forward and tell me, look, are you ready to go ahead and look is that and look something to assist you, So I really concerned about that. So I was asking the public, like, if they can please assist me.
How much money is that you need, sir?
I need about $90,000 to make
EC dollars.
EC dollars.
Okay, but take us back to the accident. What did you hear happened on that day?
Yeah.
What did you hear happen?
Well, that day I was home because that was a Monday morning. I wasn't feeling too well, and I stay home. So I said, let me stay with my wife because I'm not feeling well. So anyway, my daughter was then my wife. So when the child left to go to school, the school bus, and she was crying, So I say, I say in my mind, why Mariska doesn't? Why Mariska? Why are you crying? You want to go to school or what? She didn't answer me. But anyway,
I just know how you feel. Of course, some emotions right there being expressed by that father of that child in this serious accident just about a week ago. He's in studios with me, expressing much concern. But take your time, sir. I know how you feel. I can understand why you are, crying at this time, because your daughter may be suffering at the Princess Margaret Hospital. But you're saying to us that she needs, from your estimates, some about $90,000 at this time.
Yes.
90,000. So, in what condition is she at this time?
Well, Matt, I would say she's critical, but most people saying she coming on because the only comment I see she coming on is she have some sores and it's that healing. That's the only way. But considering like the bone, because is the bone across, I know they call it
the pelvic. Yes.
So that is what that fractured, and then asking for assistance for her. Because, and so when she left to go to school now, that come back on that. So the morning now she left, anyway she got on the bus, but the conductor on the vehicle says she was crying on the vehicle, and she was accustomed of crying. So after I reflect now, something happened. Something like something. So I think and I say, well, I should tell him, best Mariska stay home. But she had left already. Now, it had 2 seconds, I had happened to the child, you know. The bus run over the child. And after the bus run over the child, I understand now, the principal was there of the school. She shouted at the driver, and the driver still reversed, and she reversed back on the child again. And they had to just cut out all her, take out all the clothes, you know, on her, cut out, take and pull out, and see how the clothes pull out from the vehicle. And they take her to the Marigold Hospital. When Marigold Hospital, they send her to at Rose herself, me and the mother. And I feel that morning I come nothing. Really. I tell you, I don't even know where I be. Because I really feel like, I don't even know. When I reach on the Marigold Hospital, I see where the child lie, where she lie down, right on the bed, and I don't know. From that time, nothing happened as it. Nothing. Nobody come to me and tell me, well, look, I'm going to assist you on this.
So what about the driver? Isn't there any insurance?
Well, it's to understand, because the Carib chief in charge of the bus, the school bus in the Carib territory, and he called me personnel and he told me, well, the child, the vehicle don't have no insurance, any insurance. So I don't know. I really don't know. So,
are you aware of the police maybe investigating?
Yeah, the police came to the hospital, and I mentioned that to him. He said he'll investigate that. But up to now, I don't know anything from that.
But at this stage, all you're asking for is assistance.
Assistance for my further medical assistance to go to Matnik. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, we're going to come back, Dominica, after this. Hello, talk to me here. Hello. Caller, are you there? No, you're not. Hello.
First, good morning to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Morning to listeners here worldwide. Just be patient with me. Am I hearing rightly that you're telling us on your radio station for the world to hear that bus had no insurance? Is that what you're saying?
That's what was reported to him. He's still trying to confirm that.
Well, I hope he's insured. And I would advise him, I know that's not the time now, I would advise him to sue both the owner of the vehicle and the driver, because I cannot imagine how a vehicle can be allowed to drive on the road without license. So when you went to the licensing office in Roseau, how come you get a license to drive, Matt? I thought you had to have your driving license, your insurance, so that they can actually license you to drive on the road. So I can't understand how a bus carrying children is allowed to drive on the public road without insurance, you know. I mean, who gave them permission to drive on the road? And that is what's wrong with the third world countries, you know, Matt. Anything goes. People do what the hell they want and get away with it, you know. I feel sorry for the child, sorry for the gentleman you've got there. But to tell me for the world to hear that a car or a bus is driving on the road without insurance.
But isn't it a government vehicle though?
Yeah,
it's one of the government vehicles that they use to transport children.
So are you saying to me the government vehicles are not insured?
Well, I don't know. Again, he reported that is what has been reported to him.
Well, I hope that is not true.
I mean, here's a 9-year-old child, you know, with serious injuries, and nobody, you know, came to the gentleman to tell him, you know what, this is what is going to be done. This young lady will be compensated or the family will be compensated.
Matt, if it's a government vehicle, has the government been informed of what's happened? Is the Prime Minister aware of what's going on?
Well, I'm hoping that would be a very easy thing to investigate through the traffic department.
I would advise the gentleman as well to go and see a lawyer immediately when he leaves your office, Matt. You know? Because the way I see things going in this country, that anything goes. Nobody takes a blind bit of anything, yeah? And the government gets away with absolute murder. So the gentleman could see a lawyer and take it from there because his child needs assistance now. And I would also, if I were him, when I leave that studio, to go to the government buildings and see Mr. Skerritt and have a private chat with him about his daughter and see what he can do for that young child, Matt, you know?
But somebody needs to investigate this the soonest, because this young lady, I will give you the police report there in a minute, needs help, urgently. Hello.
Good morning, Matt. Is that gentleman, I agree with the last caller, is that gentleman serious? He should go and get a lawyer and let them go and look after his business. That's the gentleman. I'm not saying not to come to you and whatever, but business is business. Go and look after business.
All right, caller. Hello, talk to me.
Mr. Pelletry, blessings to you.
How you doing?
Not well, Matt, for a couple of days now.
Well, I am not blaming the gentleman this morning, I can tell you that. I'm blaming the authorities. If this is what is being reported is true, somebody would have to compensate this young lady, take care of all her expenses, her medical expenses, almost immediately. Hello.
Matt, you there with me?
I'm here.
Matt, I have a 9-year-old son, and he spoke there, and I just imagining something like that happened to my child.
He just broke down in tears. I mean, I can understand how you feel.
While he was, Matt, come on. Matt, a government vehicle carrying students, and the brother said nobody have told him nothing, Matt. No, man, that level of abuse there, Matt, that is criminal. That is criminal, Matt. I tell you, I done for a couple of times, but anytime, maybe if you would look to pledge some radio song or something, even if it's $5 or $10 I could contribute, Matt, I would have. But, Matt, I am saying, Matt, what is wrong with Dominicans? Look at what happened to the man's daughter. I heard it on DBS. So it's not the news was reported on DBS, Matt.
I have the news myself for the PRO on April 5th.
Yeah, so that it doesn't mean they're unaware, Matt. They're listening. So the brother, come on, you can't blame the victim. The brother saying in his desperation, let me come to Matt to see if I can get something done. Then we want to blame the victim, Matt. I am just saying, my brother, do what you have to do. Get somebody to advise you, because that's what these guys are good at, taking advantage of the poor and vulnerable, Matt. And I am just saying, Matt, if it was somebody up there, something had happened to the child, they would have rushed and created a big scene. Hey, yeah, look, they sent her to Martinique and did it. But guess what? It's a Kalinago brethren, a Kalinago child. So they don't care. They don't care, Matt. Yes, we care. For who? My brother, have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day. Let's take a phone call. It's a very emotional, story this morning. And I felt the gentleman's pain. It's April 13th, 14th, and nobody, is asking any questions. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Matt.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt, this is an extraordinary case in the sense that it's government vehicle. I'm looking at it, before I trying to raise funds, I think it wouldn't take long because, as you said, the ministry is there and the government departments are just there. I feel this can be done even today. And let him get the final part of it here today. He's in town, and if it's really absolutely necessary, because I see he's automatically covered by the government vehicle or by the owner.
Well, a lot of government vehicles are not insured,
Well, Matt, to be honest with you, if it's not insured, the treasury is there,
Yes.
And I feel before you go into the usual.
No, I'm gonna give him a day or two, and we'll decide how we're moving from there. Because I'm happy that he came, so the authorities can know, what he's going through, and they can reach out to him.
And Matt, I like the way you're handling it. Honest with you, man. I must give you a lot of credit for that. And as you urge him, it's a matter of urgency, and I can understand that. I mean, really, it hurts, man. It touches everybody, man. Man, look at how I feel now, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Hello, talk to me. Hello.
Morning, Matt.
Yes.
Man, I just listened to this gentleman and I felt sorry. No, question I want to ask. Isn't there a parliament down in the country?
Yes.
A parliament representative. What is he saying?
Well, I don't know. Has anybody approached you, sir? Not yet. Not yet. Okay.
Kind of, or to say, well, look, I given you to assist you in that, and a lot of people say, well, I deal with him, but nothing positive.
Nothing positive.
Somebody can say, well, giving you that, and then anytime you don't have it, so you cannot say, well, it's when you have it to say, it's a yeah, that person, I have something.
But as we speak, nothing yet.
Nothing.
So you had to expend your own monies?
Yeah, my own money.
How much have you spent thus far, sir?
Well, between Monday that happened to Friday, I spent over $4,000+ for the child.
For the child?
For the child. That's the thing I don't have,
That's monies you don't have?
I don't have.
All right, hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, morning.
How you doing? This is a joke.
My heart is heavy, Matt. Matt, my heart is heavy. Because really and truly, like you said, you have the news, we heard the news, we heard the police PRO. I mean, that is something we heard. This is one of the buses that transport the children, so it's a government bus. And to hear an accident like that, where the bus ride over the child twice, that doesn't activate the government, that doesn't activate people, that doesn't activate a system to really show that they care about that child and a serious situation like that. I mean, a bus. I know people. If a bus ride over their dog, they will go go through maybe an extent to really bring their dog to the vet and all that. And you're talking about a child and nobody. That didn't activate anybody to give the brother the help that he needs. I mean, that wasn't supposed to go as far as even he come into the studio. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I mean, I am willing to really donate some money, give him some money to really start the whole process. But at the same time, it has to go for the.
I'm going to give him 24 hours. Let's see if this report would activate the people, the authorities, to behave or react.
Matt. He needs to go to a lawyer for real, because honestly speaking, if we are in things like the bus wasn't insured, I don't know what the situation is with the driver. I mean, this is something serious, and it has to go further than just maybe the public come in and help him. He needs to go to a lawyer, because that is serious stuff. You cannot have a bus transporting children and the bus not insured. So the lives of the people you're carrying is worth nothing. I mean, this doesn't add up. Have a good day.
All right, hello. Morning.
Yes, good morning, Matt.
Good morning to you, yes.
And good morning to the gentleman on the studio with you. Matt, my heart goes out for this young man and the daughter and the family. Matt, one thing I do know is this. The Bible tells you that if a man is hungry and he comes to your home and he asks you food, you can't quote scriptures for him while he's still hungry and you don't give him food. What I mean by this man is in desperate need of help for his daughter. Government or no government or whatever the case may be, that vehicle automatically becomes the government vehicle carrying school children. It is the responsibility of the government to ensure that the vehicle that is carrying the school children under their authority is registered and insured. And every bit of that bill, not tomorrow, not day after, should have been met to airlift that child to wherever assistance could be given. So I believe the man is on the studio there with you. It's a clarion call, it's an alarm, and I believe the authorities are hearing. Dominicans are very loving people, and I know that if there is a need, Dominicans will, in fact, but the government must come forward and attend to the need of this man, not tomorrow, but now.
This is a government vehicle,
a government vehicle. The child was in the care of the government at the time, living on government vehicle to school, and the child is injured. And we should call on Mr. Kalelos, what is his name? The parliamentary representative of the Carib territory. Now is the time you must stand up for your people. Right? Here is a Kalinago man. He's in desperate need, and you are part of the government. You better come forward and ensure that the man gets help from the government, not tomorrow, but now. And Dominicans, you all must voice your opinion now. Not, I mean, if it needs be, you all can chip in at this and that. I can understand, because Dominicans helped me when I needed help. So I understand the man is in need of help. But that is a government responsibility, and the parliament must get up and start working for his people now, not tomorrow.
I agree totally. Let's listen to the police PRO.
A 9-year-old schoolgirl, Mariska August of the Kalinago territory, is a patient at the Princess Margaret Hospital after sustaining injuries to her pelvic area as a result of a motor vehicular collision. It is alleged that about 8:20 a.m. on Monday, the 4th of April 2016, August and 2 other students of the Atkinson Primary School were transported on Toyota Coaster registration number GA357 belonging to the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and at the time was being driven by Winston Valmond of the Kalinago territory. On arriving at the Atkinson Primary School, the 3 children were allowed to disembark the motor vehicle. While crossing the public road, August fell. Not realizing that August was lying on the road in the path of the coaster, the driver drove off, causing injuries to the 9-year-old schoolgirl. Mariska August was transported to the Marigot Hospital, where she received medical attention before being transferred to the Accident and Emergency Department of the Princess Margaret Hospital, where she was seen by a medical doctor and admitted. Investigations are ongoing. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force wishes Mariska August a speedy and full recovery.
Okay, we're going to take that report again and listen very, very well, okay? Police PRO, Mr. Pelham John Baptist.
A 9-year-old schoolgirl, Mariska August of the Kalinago territory, is a patient at the Princess Margaret Hospital after sustaining injuries to her pelvic area as a result of a motor vehicular collision. It is alleged that about 8:20 a.m. on Monday, the 4th of April 2016, August and 2 other students of the Atkinson Primary School were transported on Toyota Coaster registration number GA357 belonging to the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and at the time was being driven by Winston Valmond of the Kalinago territory. On arriving at the Atkinson Primary School, the 3 children were allowed to disembark the motor vehicle. While crossing the public road, August fell. Not realizing that August was lying on the road in the path of the coaster, the driver drove off, causing injuries to the 9-year-old schoolgirl. Mariska August was transported to the Marigot Hospital, where she received medical attention before being transferred to the Accident and Emergency Department of the Princess Margaret Hospital, where she was seen by a medical doctor and admitted. Investigations are ongoing. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force wishes Mariska August a speedy and full recovery.
So what are the specialists telling you, sir? What are they telling you?
Well, the specialist is Dr. Julian.
Right.
And from time and time, I asking him, well, you know what's going on? I need the medical report because I need the child to get medical attention overseas. So he mentioned to me the child be healed because the child is young. The child get healed by her own self. But nothing. I continue going, and I say, well, I still not taking that in. I need a second option.
So you need a second opinion.
Yeah.
The doctors here are telling you that they can do the surgeries here.
Yeah, she can heal on her own.
She can heal on her own because she's young.
Yeah,
but you're saying you need a second opinion.
Second opinion.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, good morning, Matt.
Morning to you.
How are you doing, my friend?
Good.
Matt, this is a sad situation in many, many ways. And of course, I know that the gentleman has been adequately advised to, and correctly so, to speak with an attorney. But we just have to, this is actually, I say it opens up a bigger thing here for us. It has now allowed us to zero in on certain things that are going on. For example, if indeed the vehicle does not have or did not have insurance, and I even heard you mention that there are other government vehicles on the road without insurance. Well, since if this is the case, this is very wrong. We cannot, it cannot be that this is the case. But if the government has vehicles on the road without insurance, it means that they have taken it upon themselves to underwrite whatever situation that might occur in terms of liability. So on that basis, it would seem that the government has taken on the responsibility of the insurance company by foregoing insurance on their vehicle. That is the one part. The other thing is, it's also said, and that children who are school children, under 18 it is, they are entitled to and receive free medical attention in Dominica. Now, if that is the case, then I don't see why there should be an issue about the medical attention that the child may, or the child deserves in order to be well treated. Because, as I said, this is something that the government already has taken on to do. But then it takes us to another aspect of things. If that same vehicle would have hit my vehicle on the road, my brother, I'm not even talking about my life being taken away or something. But let us say my vehicle is destroyed by the same bus that does not have insurance. What happens to me as a citizen who is complying with the laws of the land, which is I must have insurance on the vehicle to drive on the road? So I'm saying, if this is the case, if the government is doing this, we as a country need to demand of the government that they change this policy. It cannot possibly be that I am driving my vehicle on the road, and every time I see a vehicle that says GA, I have to be thinking that if that vehicle hits me, and then I'm up shit creek. This cannot be right in the country. It is exposing us as a country. This is the development. We're saying, man, this is Dominica in 2016, that as a practice, our school children are driving around or being driven on buses that do not have insurance. What happens when there is an accident and let's say a child loses a life? Are we going to just stand back and say, well, the vehicle doesn't have insurance? We cannot do this, man. This is 2016. This government has to wake up. We as a people must wake up ourselves and demand of our government that they run this country as a country is supposed to be run in this new world. We're not going to have other countries or people from overseas come and do it for us, We are the ones that have to demand of our government to make those changes. And at this point, I am demanding that government start putting insurance on their vehicles, because if indeed one day I have a situation with that, I'm making it publicly known that the government has to come forward. This is foolishness. It's time that kind of thing stops.
Well, the insurance must step in.
Sunday, just like my personal phone. One day I'll have my personal air conditioned Lemoka Mashi and Solar Issue, and I'll have my personal water company too, Laipani Glow and Pipe. Say on Saukadi and Nuhani Samodisha. I call it Flowasco because my name is Florence and it just keeps flowing from my pipe. Because our past have West Coast Credit Union Kaba, Loadness, Wepu, Gay Water Tank, take some people on board sister, share the good news. Florence, the pay up with every Canada community can sufe problem glow. Plus Dominic say you don't say pay on that drought warning, so beat the drought. If a West Coast Credit Union loan to get your water tank for domestic or farming. Yes, a $2,000 loan for a 200-gallon tank, $2,500 for a 400-gallon, $3,000 for a 600-gallon, $3,500 for a 800-gallon, and $4,000 for a 1,000-gallon tank. Loan like a pay pupu tank like installation and fitting plus plumber's fee, everything. Visit the West Coast Credit Union or telephone 449-6556 or 449-7531. Tisodi, well, I'm going to get my water tank too. Emokeki Tiwasku, and you know about, you will call yours Nowasku, and you Vonia, Voasku, inu tutke niglu.
It's coming. Saturday, April 30th, 2016. Beauty, confidence, elegance, passion, community. These characteristics of 5 delegates shall take the spotlight for one night, representing their communities for the chance at the coveted 10th annual Miss Mayfest title. Who will be the next Miss Mayfest? Will it be host contestant Osdell Prince of Marigat, or from the nation's indigenous community of the Kalinago territory, Miss Nadia Boyd? Or will it be from either of the 2 eastern communities hailing from Petit Soufriere? We have Miss Charmaine Eustace, or from Casabous, Miss Lisa Francis. How about the delegate who will represent the home community of Waterfest, Miss Teresa Baptist? The stage is set. Saturday, April 30th, the 10th annual Miss Mayfest pageant, a production of the Marigat Activities Committee, endorsed by Digicel Play, Happy Car Rentals, the Marigat Development Corporation, Digicel, Fine Inc., Prevo Enterprises, Kubuli Beer, DominicaEvents.com, Archipelago Trading, and Country Style Bakery. I'll meet you there.